Take the rings off for a minute. Let's put them over here. Put this Glow Eye Serum Skin Glow Vitamin C and Ceramides Brightening Serum on. I'm not noticing a difference with it, guys. I've got to be honest, and I don't think I would repurchase. But I mean, what can you expect? It's very inexpensive. Hi, Presley. I do actually like this one better. The Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, but I'm worried. I'm worried about the weather and insect bites, so I've not been using it. And literally, I've not been using a lot of this either. It's just here. Right, I'm going to go in with the Nivea Q10 that I've been using recently. Right, so the skincare's on. I'm not using a lot of skincare at the moment. It's literally that under eye brightener and then this day cream. And then in the evening, a night cream. Hi, Manu. Got a spot there. So you just wait for that to sink into the skin. I think while that's doing that, I think I'm going to put some under eye corrector on. I've not done that in a while. So we're going to use the Becca under eye corrector. Just going to go in with my ring finger. So this tends to go on normally before foundation. Right, so that's on. Then I want to go in with this MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. It instantly smooths, illuminates and blurs skin to perfection. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. Hi, bye. Okay, Ahmed. I know it's not your kind of content with you being a gamer, but I don't know why you came into a makeup channel then. Feel free to leave. And what's your sister's name? Is she subscribed to my channel? I'm not going to put any of that on my forehead. The point of doing it is that you're going to get glowy cheeks if you do it before you put the foundation on. Really don't know what I'm going to use today. Well, they're both skin tints. So why say she's your sister then? What's your cousin's name? I'm not understanding what you're saying, Seal. Ruby versus Yokozuna. I'm not understanding that at all. I'm going to now go in with the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream EX. It's in number 21. Best shake it up. I'll put it on this brush actually. This brush, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again today, it needs washing. Then we need some for the forehead. Why is this not coming out? There's tons of it in. Oh, I think... Oh, that's just wonderful. Maybe the... maybe it's blocked. Let's try and unblock it a bit. Great, I think I'm going to have to throw a full bottle of foundation away. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's all right now. We'll have to make sure that's all right over the next coming days. Because that is literally full. Hey Eden. I was literally gonna scream. So I've just put this on and none of it was coming out. I'm just gonna make sure it does come out. Must have been, yeah, it's all right now. Must have been blocked. And it's a full bottle. I'll just put a bit more on the cheeks. Right, let's see. Feel like I need to go in with a sponge. I wish I'd have wet it. Yeah, the Misha BB. I've literally only used it a few times, and I was just about to scream at the fact that I would have to put it in the bin because none of it was coming out. But I think it was just the pump that was blocked. Oh, that's my second bottle. I do like it. I don't think I got 21. I think I got 23 last time. I've got shade 21 this time. I got it from TK Maxx. It's so inexpensive. You can get a really good deal if you can find it in there. Right, I need to go in with my concealer. Oh, it's over here. Glossier Stretch Concealer. Hi, Isla. I picked it up from Yes Style in a recent order, not yet here though. Was $16. That's quite a good price. Yeah, I've had it twice. This is the second bottle. I recommend it. It's been a while though, and the SPF on mine, I presume it's that on everyone's though. SPF 42. The SPF won't work now because I've had it for well over a year. What's the date on this? It's only 12 months. It's fine, it doesn't smell, so while it doesn't smell, I'm going to use it. But the SPF in there, I wouldn't count on that SPF anywhere. I'd always use a different SPF. Cannot buy it here in store in New Zealand. Well, the only store I've ever known it to, like, so that I can buy it is TK Maxx. And I've made a rule with myself, no Boots, no Superdrug, no TK Maxx, absolutely nothing where they sell makeup. I mean, obviously I'll have to go into those stores when I need toiletries, skincare, because there's some things that I can't get away with not buying. Skincare, mascara, you know, I've only got like 2 mascaras, or is it, well, 2 and a bit. I've got a small travel one from Lancome. Once they've gone, I'm going to need to pick up a new mascara. So I'll probably just go and get, where is it? This one. I like it. I'll probably get that again because it's the cheapest one I can find by 17. So I'll have to go into Boots, but for now, I'm just staying well clear. So, you know, if that'll probably be at least 3 to 6 months away. And by then, I won't want anything else, I'm hoping. I use a separate SPF 50, so I don't mind the SPF in foundation being out of date. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't even look at SPFs in foundations because at the moment I'm using this when I go out. It's lasting me ages. Innisfree, and that's SPF 30. But I don't often go out during the day, so I don't need a high SPF. But you still need one for the UVA and UVB rays. So I should really buy one for all over. But like I said, you know, I hate the sun. I'm like a vampire. Right, what are we doing now? So this is all new stuff to last time. I pulled new stuff in, so I use this. I don't know if you was in when I used it. MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. It's a dupe for that Charlotte Tilbury one. Lisa sent me that. Oh, MCO Beauty coming to the UK to Superdrug. Excited, but also kind of like, what are you so excited about? You can't go in there. Right. So let's do, is this classed as a contour? Yeah. Yeah, it is classed as a contour stick. So let's do the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour Stick. I wouldn't, no, actually powder first. Sorry, I need to do powder. So the number 7 translucent perfect light powder. Hi. So we're going to go in with some of that. I've not used this in ages. Jan Willem for eyes only. What do you mean, Jan? Sorry. MCore Beauty had a $10 site-wide deal the other day, so I got 4 items. The only thing I want from them is a foundation. It's one of the foundations. Lisa tried getting it for me, but they didn't have it in my pale shade. And I don't need any foundations. Let's be frank. If you've seen my Shop My Stash, you'll know just how many foundations I've got. I don't need anything at the moment, really. Right, just on my T-zone, because as you know, we use a finishing powder. Okay, so contour, yes. So they're calling this the NYX Wonder Stick. I think it's in, light medium. But they also said this, it looks like it's melting. That's probably because of the heat. They also say that's a highlight. It's not a highlight. It's basically, if you go too ham on the contour, it's basically to kind of clean it up, which I will use it for. I don't know if you remember me saying last month, but I used the grip primer. Yeah, I do remember that. So 2 of the items I got were the grip primer for replacement. They retail for $31 New Zealand, but got it for 10. That's cool. Right, let's get some of this on. This looks a bit, I hope this doesn't break on me. Looks quite rosy, doesn't it? I don't think you get much product in. 4 grams. I think it might be 4 grams in each. Right, so where's my contour brush? Oh, it's over here. Oh yeah, I didn't pull out a special powder bronzer. I'm using my Hourglass. I really want to, like, because I've used the finishing powder, I really want to get to know my actual palette. So all this month I'm going to be using the bronzer just to see how much damage I can do there. I'm really liking that foundation, to be honest. And we haven't even got any other products on, really. It's like, to me, it just looks like it's giving like a flawless look. Let me look in the mirror just on the camera. Yeah, it just looks flawless. What does the foundation actually say anything about that? Misha M Perfect Cover BB Cream EX that provides a full coverage finish while offering skincare benefits to the skin to achieve an impeccable and moisturised complexion. Yeah, I agree with everything there. And I don't even normally like full coverage. I'm just, the tops. I don't like full coverage foundation. But I think because it's got skincare properties in it and it moisturises, I think that's why I like it. One of my favourite foundations, drugstore, is an Essence one, and they've stopped selling it, so I'm quite sad about that. I'll never be able to buy it again. Right, so I don't need to go in with the other side, and I don't really want to. That one looks like it's melted more than the other side. I mean, it's not even that hot in my room. It's very, very cool, so I don't... It's just been very hot. Today it was 22 degrees. So, yeah. What was it called? This is called the NYX Wonder Stick. Oh, I need to do the brows. Let's put that there. Where's my little spoolie? It'd be nice if I didn't lose. Oh, Fit and Fresh, I think it's called, or something like that. Fresh and Fit, Fit and Fresh. I know it's got both those names in it. But I loved it. That was really moisturising, really dewy. I don't know if they don't do it, or I think I've got a feeling like just my look don't do it, which is where I would get all my Essence products from. If I go to Manchester, I mean, last time I went to Manchester, they didn't have it there. They had Catrice. So I can have a look, but I don't think they do. And it was only like £5 as well. I wonder if eBay do it. I've got the Essence Pretty Natural Foundation. I love that one. I don't know if I've ever tried that. I've got an Essence Hydro. It's more of a skin tint. Hydro. Gosh, can't remember what it's called. I'll have a look now. But the shade's too dark, so I don't really reach for it. Oh, here. Essence Hydro Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream. There we go. That's the one. That's the only Essence one I've got, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Hi, Polly. Right, so we've got the brows on. Still look as pale as anything. Let's get some powder bronzer on from Hourglass. Let's see if I've got a brush here. I think I used this one yesterday because I've been using this for Project Pan, so this is what we're working with now. And I really want, like, I can see a dent here. You probably can't, but I can see a dip here. So I just want to kind of work on that, at least for the next month. I'm not saying we're going to be doing that forever, because I've got lots of other makeup, haven't I, to be using. But yeah, for this month, I just want to use that. It's very nice. Right, so that's that. Thirsty. Right, now we're going into the gift that Lisa's bought for me. Where are you, Sephora? Sephora. I mean, it's not going to be a surprise to a lot of people, because when Lisa was on live, she told me, she said, just guess. And I said, I don't know, Lisa. And she went, no, just guess, you will know. You won't get it wrong. But I don't like doing that, you know. If somebody's sending me a gift and they say guess and I guess it wrong, they'll be like, oh, she doesn't want what I've sent her now. But anyway, I asked for this off my sister for Christmas, and Lisa kindly gifted it to me. Oh, it's the Rosy Glow one. I am super excited to be using it because I've smelt it and it doesn't smell anything like the Dior one. The Dior one, like, to me, smells of spearmint, and I don't like spearmint, and that's why I don't really like it. I'm not saying I won't use it because it's in my stash to be used. I want to know how close the colours are, because I always go for the same colour. You can see this is the kind of colour that I go for, and I go for it over and over. And there's the Dior one, which is that. This is what's in my makeup basket for this go around. There's the collection one, which I got for free from Boots with all my reward points, which is that. Then there's the Essence one, Baby Got Blush. What shade is this? Does it say? No, I think I had to rip it off because it was all sticky here. I think it's somewhat rosé, which is that. Can you see I've got a preference? So I want to know how this compares. So I'm going to be using this today. So I'm just going to read you the claims, right? I mean, it's Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like her claims half the time are just nonsense. So, light mapping mesh tech, hyaluronic acid plus collagenea. It's easy glide onto cheeks for an unreal pop of colour. Build and blend to customise your look. I think that's in French. Swipe and pop for a dream sheen, luminous blush of colour. Lit from within, soft focus glow, hydrating, smoothing, blurring effect, weightless second skin finish, effortless glow, glide balm texture, and then that's the same, but in French, I think. This packaging, I've seen the packaging, and to me, it looks better than Dior, and I love this. I love this packaging. It's probably one of the reasons I got it. But that packaging is just stunning. And obviously we've got CT up there. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush Hail for Glow Stick. I was watching someone use that one on one cheek and use the Peachy Glow on the other cheek. And she literally put loads on. Now, I'm not the type of person that tends to put a lot on. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh, let me get the Dior one. Do they not look similar? Shall we do some swatches? Dior, Rosewood. I've still got some eyeliner on my hand. It won't come off. So we'll do that here. Rosewood. Yeah, spearmint. Right, Rosy Glow. I've not done anything with this. Not used it yet. I would say the Dior one's darker, but they are, like, they do look very similar. And this one is more, I would say it's more balmy. So yeah, I can tell that it's got kind of more skincare properties in it. You're kind of just saying, just put it on your face, Andrea, aren't you? So let's, I wonder if I should take some off my hand. I'm not going to mix them, but take some off my hand. Like, most people just do this, don't they? They just put it on. Oh yes, very balmy. It is exciting, Eden. I didn't think I would be getting this blush till at least Christmas. Lisa spoils me so much. Let's move that over there. Huda, she's a good friend, she is. But I did tell her off. I think I'm going to go in with a different brush. Let's try this blusher brush. I'm not smelling anything on this. Considering it's got skincare in there, I'm not smelling anything on it at all, which is, it's nice. I'd probably get one of them over a Dior one, because all the Dior ones are going to smell the same, aren't they? I'm doing my makeup along with you. What time is it there? Now I feel, where's that? I'm going to go in with this, I think, just to tidy up a bit. Please don't snap. Eight 11 AM. Oh wow. What are you doing today? I think I've wiped off most of the blush. Might have to put a little bit more on. No, I meant, are you going out anywhere, Eden? Have you seen that new Cosmic Brushes palette? I saw the sneak peek. That looks nice, actually. I mean, I'm surprised I've not, like, took all these people, like, you know, brands off my Instagram. I think I'm in the process of it. Oh, that's pretty. Right, I'm going to put this in my drawer. So it needs to go in there. I'll probably definitely be using it either this month or next month. I should do one cheek with the Dior, one cheek with the Charlotte Tilbury. Let's pull this out. See what this looks like over the top. This, since we're using Charlotte Tilbury blush. Let me put my rings on before I lose them. Yes, I'm loving the look of the Cosmic palette. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? It's not something I'm going to be buying. Oh, I'm just showing. So it looks like that. Ooh, have I got in too much? Then we'll go in with the powder brush. Wherever that may be. And then we'll use the powder that comes in that little Love Heart compact, because I'm not overly impressed. I think what it is with me, I think I just love Hourglass so much. So anything, like even the Huda Beauty Glow, which I'm not overly impressed with that. Morphe is on my mind. It's in my Sephora wish list, their powder. But I think the only finishing powder I'm going to get going forward, I think it'll be Hourglass. But yeah, let's go into the airbrush side. I've heard that people mix them two colours. I'm just going to look here before I put it on. I can see some pores. Let's see if they're still as pronounced when I put some of this powder on. No, they're not. So it is good for that. Oh wow, compared to the other side. I think that's what it's supposed to do, isn't it? Give you an airbrush look. But the Hourglass does that as well. And I've still got that e.l.f. one to use, which I don't like either. Okay. Put that back in the drawer because that's not coming out in Shop My Stash. I've got everything that I need for that. I think the Charlotte Tilbury one will probably just come out next month, just because I've got so many. I've got 4 cream blushes, including this one. This is more of a rosy brown, to go with this shade here. I think it'll go nice with that. Right, we need to do, I've not done any highlighter. I pulled this one out, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Blossom Glow, just because I've hit pan there. Can you see? I should have put that on before powder, but never mind, we'll put some on. Oh, that's nice. And we'll just blend that. Right, and then I'm going to go in with this spray. It's the MCore Beauty one, but in a different bottle. I think it's the MCore Beauty Miracle Flawless, dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm not a lover of it. Right, and then we're going to go in with... Oh, my stomach's really rumbling. Where is it? Right, so I did have an eyeshadow base. Oh, it's here. I was going to be like, oh, I think I'm going to have to use this, the concealer part. My washing machine, my new washing machine's coming tomorrow between 7 and 10:30. I don't think they'll come at 7, but oh my gosh, could they not come in the afternoon? I'll be glad when it's here because it's only been a week without a washing machine, but I miss it. I'm having to take washing to my mum's house and getting her to do my washing. Right, so the Dior one, because it's pH activated, that's left a mark. Charlotte Tilbury one hasn't. So the formulas are completely different. Okay. Let's move these face brushes. We don't need them anymore, I don't think. I need my eyeshadow brushes. Just going to move these out of the way. So I can actually see what brushes I've got. Right, we're going to go in with this, as always. I don't think it's going to be too of a complicated look. If you know me, you know that's not me to be doing complicated looks. It's a very beginner friendly channel. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to use this today. Well, for a few days, because there's like 9 eyeshadows in it. I've not used it in forever. I thought it would be fun to work on these bottom shades here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do the greens. These greens aren't calling me at all. And it's a palette that I've used before, so I don't need to use every shade in here. All the palettes that I'm using are kind of no pan left behind, but we'll see. You know, I'll see nearer the time. But yeah, I definitely want to use these 6. So I need to find a brush. This one should do. Hi Jason. Right, so these don't have shade names on them, so I'm just going to point. So this one first. In the crease. I'm okay, how are you? Let's get some in this corner. Whoops. Let's get some in this corner. I'm glad you're well, Jason. And I think that Charlotte Tilbury is actually bigger than the Dior blush. I think you get more product. Does it say on the Dior? I'm almost sure it's like 4 grams that you get in the Dior. I don't have the box anymore. I wonder wonder what the Charlotte Tilbury is, just out of interest. £9? Wow. And it's £7 cheaper if you buy it full price. I'm not even gonna say anything about that Precious Solids. I'm gonna go back into that salmon pink colour. You don't get a lot of mattes in this palette, and normally I'm complaining about you not getting a lot of shimmers, but I just wish they would have put maybe one more shade that matched that shade. What one is 9 grams? Charlotte Tilbury. Can't believe that. I'm sure DUPE is either 4 or 5. I don't think it's more than 5. I wish I could see something on it. I mean, it's got to say it, right? Oh, it does. But it's really small. I'm not going to see it there. I think it's 6 grams. I thought it was only 5. Hi, Tassos. But the Charlotte Tilbury one, for less money and for better, you know, it's better for your skin, you're getting 3 grams more. Nice ring, Pandora. It's 2 different ones. Right. Okay, let's get some glitter primer on, because there isn't a darker shade, so I'm just going to put some glitter primer on now. The one I always use, Technique glitter primer. Put some more of this powder on. I'm going to try and not forget to take my dye kit to my mum's and dye her brows tonight. Right, brows, sorry, eyeliner. So we're going to go in with that NYX one again. I used it last night. NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On in Golden Bronze. Should have really gone in with that pink salmon matte all over the lid, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I said to her, don't worry mum, the dye won't be on as long as I leave my dye on. And she said, I'm not bothered. So it does come off, it lasts for 30 days, but I'm sure mine lasted for 6 weeks. The less glittery, the better in my humble opinion. Well, I do like a lot of glitter, Tassos. I think it makes the eyes pop. I don't like shimmers that are satins, that there's just no glitter in them at all. I think it looks stupid. That's my opinion. But also a lot of men don't like wives, girlfriends wearing a lot of makeup. Like, I remember when I was going out on a date and this guy said to me, because it was on my WhatsApp picture, he said, "You're not going to come and meet me like that, are you?" And I said, "I've got a YouTube channel. That look was for a YouTube channel. And would you have a problem if I did come out and meet you like that?" And he said, "Well, that's not the type of person I want to be dating." And I said, "Okay, well, I don't think it's a good idea for me to come and meet you then." Yup, I need sparkle too. Adam loves my makeup looks. Good. Right, what I want to do, I'll go in with the lightest one first, but I might want to mix these two. They're just toppers, aren't they? I don't know why I did what I did. Right, for today I'm going to have to go in with something that isn't really a topper, which has got like a base to it. Maybe the bronze. I think this one's got more of a base to it than the others. And then tomorrow we'll do something with that peachy look. Peachy eyeshadow, sorry. I'm really digging into that bronze, so I've got something to work with. I mean, everyone's entitled to the opinion though, Tassos. It's just not me to not have glitter or shimmer. Like some people, some women do an all matte look. I just can't. Adam actually picked my eyeshadow palette today. Which one is it? It's not the look I wanted to go for today, this. But I just don't think the toppers would have worked. Come on, girls. Calavera. I don't think I've pronounced that right, but never heard of that one. Let's get an inner corner highlight in, and I think that white one will do that. That's a shifty one. I've got the orange neon palette as well, but this one I always like this one nicer. Better, not nicer. Just because I'm not really into oranges these days. Oh, this is like a white green. You pronounced it as I would, so I think it's right. It's a colourful palette. I got it in December and this is only my second time using it. Well, you're doing well to use it a second time. I tend to like to use all my palettes, like all the shades in them when I'm using them. So I don't know if I'll do that with this one because I've already used it before. Or not. Right, I want to go in some more with that bronze shade. It's nice to use older palettes though, isn't it? This palette I've had ages. I got it from TK Maxx. Again, another TK Maxx find. I just wish it had a darker shade. And I know I could get that from somewhere else. But I'm not going to. Maybe put a bit of this one and this one. Sorry, this one and this one over the top. Because they are toppers, and just see what I get. I don't think I've ever done that before. I'll just put it in the middle. Yeah, it's not doing much. Okay, so we'll do that all over the lid. It's making it lighter. Yeah, it's definitely making it lighter compared to that side. I think tomorrow I want to use these two toppers on top of that salmon shade. But use the salmon shade on the lid and into the crease. I'm using the Fenty Beauty loose powder, and wow, it smells. I know, right? I know. Which one have you got? I've got the shade Butter, but I presume like all of them will smell the same. I don't know what it smells of, but the foundation that I had smelled exactly the same. Hi, Mari. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's nice of you. Yup, I've got the same shade as you. I wouldn't mind lavender. My friend's got lavender. I don't think they do a small one though. I wouldn't mind that. And whenever I've gone into Boots to try and find it, they just don't have it. I want to finish my little one up. I mean, I've had that ages. Yeah, me too. And literally, I've got so much of it left. But it's because I've got a lot of other powders, Eden. Where is it? Oh, it's here. I can't even show you how little I've got left, or how much I've got left. It looks like it's still a full container. Hi, Lottie. Who's holding me, who's saying derogatory messages? Your curls are so pretty. I don't know why YouTube haven't let that go through. Thank you, Mari. I've already said hi to you, Lottie. Not going to keep saying hi to you. Right, mascara. So I'm sure this is a bent mascara wand, but I'll use it anyway. It's the 17 Bigger Better Lash. Use the Charlotte Tilbury mirror. Yeah, it really is bent. I do like the look, don't get me wrong. I'd just like a bit more sparkle. I just finished my Jaclyn Hill setting powder palette. I know, I like that on Instagram, that I used under my eyes on a hunt in my collection for a good replacement. Do you have more setting powders then in palettes like that, or is it just powders in like containers? I don't think I've got any setting powders in a palette. I did think about getting the Jaclyn Hill one when it came out, but just never got it, never gotten around to it. I got the highlighter that she brought out, the loose highlighter. That needs to come out soon because I barely wore it. Right, and I can use a new lipstick. I pulled some new lipsticks out and lip glosses. So I can use one of these. I'm just thinking, I feel like I want to use one of these Fenty Beauty ones. So this is fairly new. When I say fairly new, I don't mean I've gone out and bought it yesterday, because obviously I'm on that no buy. I've had it probably a couple of months. So this one is one of their Gloss Bomb Sticks High Shimmer, and this one's Fenty Glow. I think that'd go really nice. Yeah, oh, that smells nice. And this one is, I've had it the longest. It took me forever to even like these because I didn't like them at one point. This one's called Is It Fussy? And that's how much I've used of that one. So I'll put that one back for now. This is more discreet and closer to a skin tone, that's what I mean. Right, so gonna go in with this now. Oh yeah, this goes. That's nice. It looks kind of like natural everyday makeup, I think. Anyway, this is the look, guys. So there we go. I do like this bit in the inner corner. I don't actually mind the look. I just, it was kind of different to what I wanted. I should have, like I said, I should have put that on the lid, not through the crease. Tomorrow we'll do them too. Not that. Sorry, not that, it's dark. These two here. And then another day I want to do this shade here, because that's really nice. And then I don't know about the greens. I don't know about that. Thank you, Mari. So final look. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. If you've not already liked the video, please do so. And I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.